I know that we're still all quite concerned about our economy and where our economy is going, and are we going to keep, are we recovering from the recession? Are we going to end up in a depression? What does this mean to Colorado and to what we can do for our citizens down at the state level? And so, because Carol's been so intimately involved in this, I kindly asked her if she would come and give us all some information about that, as well as talk to us some about one of the initiatives that will hopefully get enough signatures to be on the ballot in November, which Jan brought here and scooped me. I had brought my ballot initiative in case anybody hadn't signed one yet, but Jan has one. That's right. And you'll learn some more about that from Carol. As walking around, there are people here from a lot of the different areas that I represent. Senate District 32 is probably one of the most dramatically gerrymandered districts in Denver. It starts out over by Colorado and Colfax, and it goes between Colorado and Downing, between Colfax down to about Bucktel, and then at DU it sort of starts heading west, and then it goes all the way out to southwest parts of Denver. And if some of you have ever seen a map of Denver, Denver goes as far southwest as Kipling and Bowles. And so there's a lot of the southwest side of the city in it, and then the central part of the city. And one of the areas that I do represent is Country Club as well, which is the only area that came out a little bit red during the last election. So it's a diverse area, a little bit more diverse than you would think for Denver, but it's a fun area to represent because there are a lot of people here who are very active in politics, but there are a lot of people here who don't even know that I'm their senator. So we actually went around yesterday and the day before. We thought we'd try something new and put flyers out in the neighborhood where the town hall was going to be before the town hall happened, to see if that helped bring anybody in who might not otherwise come in. Now, did anyone come in because they got a flyer by any chance? Oh, that's right. Well, that doesn't count, but that was cheating. I was at Progressive Women of Colorado last night. And Sharon? I passed out flyers there because I had some left and I couldn't stand to think about recycling them without having used them. And in fact, I had about an hour and a half today because an appointment of mine didn't show up. And I was in these neighborhoods this morning during the daytime, so it was a last-ditch attempt. So I'll have to, because of the scientist in me, I might have to do some research. Okay, we spent this much money, we did this many flyers, and this is what happened, and figure out the next one. We've tried robocalls to people as well, because as many of you know, we have an incredible privilege in the United States of being able to vote and have an impact on our democracy. And unfortunately, while there are people all across the world dying, literally, to have this privilege, only about 30% of us exercise that privilege and get involved in any way at all. And I even want to talk to people who I represent who might think that they don't have the same opinions as I do, because I still represent them, and it's my responsibility to work with them to be sure that their needs are being addressed in some manner as well, or that we can learn together from each other. So I want to thank all of you who took the time to participate in democracy by coming out here tonight. And I want to once again thank my friend Carol Hedges, as I introduced her here, to tell us some about the budget and financial situation in our state. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you.